You were telling me this is kind of a new fabric for us within the Northern Nights collection.
It is, it is. It's a completely new type of weave that we've done with Northern Nights, or for Northern Nights. You've seen twills out there, brushed twills out there with a lot of fashion. A lot of shirts are done with the twill. But with Northern Nights, what we've done is we've taken that concept, that twill weave, which is, it's typically a 2/2 weave, which means that you're doing a standard weave, but you're using more threads to do that weave. And when you do that 2/2 weave or a 3/3 weave, this is called a 2-pick versus, a 3-pick. But what it does is it gives you a little bit of a softness, an added softness. It gives you a little bit more durability to the sheets as well. And because it's a more fluid weave, it means that your sheets are actually going to be able to resist wrinkles and recover from wrinkles much more quickly than a typical cotton sheet.
So your bed stays neater looking longer.
It does, yes.
Well, here all you have to do is choose your color and size, because it's one size, now one price no matter what size you order. Starting with the bed, you mentioned a chambray shirt.
And this is our chambray blue. Really, really soft, beautiful, traditional bedroom decorating color with the blues, because it's a very soothing
tranquil,
color.
yes.
It is, yes.
And then taking you down, this is why I love our Northern Night sheets, Suzanne. We give you decorator colors that are hard to come by out at retail.
They are.
You know, instead of just the typical white, you know, we've got beautiful soft tones that are going to add to that decorator element.
We do, we do. Right here, I'll start right here. This is the platinum gray, and that platinum is a hot decorating color right now because it can be its own sort of focal color. It can also be a background to any other color that you want in the room. We have that mauve, which is a beautiful romantic color, a little bit more feminine. The moss green, and I love decorating with greens because I like to think of them as kind of Mother Nature's neutral. You know, you've got grass everywhere and everything just plays off it beautifully. And then the last one is the ivory, cream, excuse me, the cream, which is going to give you your gift option right there, but it's also a very clean look.
Sure.
So that's something that will go with just about everything.
Well, we have twin through California King available and 3 easy payments. So it makes it easy on the budget if you want to try these sheets. If you said, oh, I don't think I have any brushed twill, you can get them home for $14.84. But this is that brushed 100% cotton, so it does have, like you said, a nice hand and softness, but I like that these are going to be so substantial and durable. No threadbare spots after washing, especially if these are sheets that you love. That means you use them often. These are going to be just as beautiful and keep their weave for much longer.
They are.
So you get your money's worth.
They're also going to be a little bit more cool. So if you're someone who tends to sleep warm, when you get into bed, you want something that feels kind of cool and crisp against your skin. And I love that when it's, you know, even if it's in the 70s, when it's just a little bit warm outside, I love to have that crispness when I get into bed and that coolness. This is maybe if you're someone who sleeps warm through the winter months, this would be a great way to start your winter months. If you're someone who is really cool through the winter months, you may want to save these for the warmer months. But this is still a great feeling sheet. And if you are someone who sleeps cool, throw a down blanket on top of it. Throw a down comforter on top of it because it just feels fabulous against your skin.
Well, let's also talk about some of the benefits of buying Northern Night sheets because these are superior sheets.
They are, and that's one of the great things about Northern Nights is we really do pride ourselves on bringing you the best of the best. 100% cotton with this sheet set, and it's going to be oversized as well, so you will have so much draping room and tucking room from side to side. If you're someone who likes to tuck the flat sheet in. You're going to have that same option down at the foot of the bed. You can see we've got a nice big hem kind of folded over here, but when you see that there's still almost a foot of flat sheet there for you to tuck in as well.
And I think the newer mattresses, Suzanne, they're getting bigger and bigger. I just purchased one for my mother's room, and the mattress is 13 inches deep, but they went up to 14, 16.
They do.
So now you have a sheet that can more than accommodate those wider depths in a mattress.
You can, because this is 15.5 inches deep, and that elastic that goes all the way around on your fitted sheet. So when you make your bed, it stays made. But I also like to point out, because you mentioned the 16-inch mattresses, the platform of our flat or fitted sheet is also larger. So you've got a little bit of extra play room there. So if it's, as long as you can pull it down and get that elastic under there, your bed's going to stay made and look beautiful.
100% cotton sheets, oversized, beautiful drape, and the softest hand for $44 and change. That price, good for all sizes, twin through California King. Just pick your color, starting with the chambray blue you see on our bed. Then we also have that beautiful platinum gray. There's your mauve. We have moss green, and then you have your cream. This is a clearance price. That just means once the size and color you like does sell out, it's not being reordered. We can't get it back in stock. So think ahead, great couples gift for the holidays. This is like my go-to. I don't know what to get. If it's a couple, I'm like, I'm just getting them some sort of bedding, sheets, blanket, something, because A, I know it'll get used. It's a practical present, but it also is that touch of luxury.
It does, yes. And if you throw it in a basket with, say, sheets and a down blanket or something, you've got everything someone needs to make their bed.
Well, speaking of making a bed, we have a while supplies last coming up from Aerobed later in the show. They're elevated queen size, inflates in under 3 minutes, and we will have that. These sheets would go great.
They would.
With that bed. All right, but Dan, he's standing by with another great idea to make your morning easy.
I've got to admit, it's something in the gene pool. I cannot find my way from point A to point B. Is it an old age thing?
You say that every time, and I sincerely doubt it.
I am a very good driver. I am the worst navigator you could ever imagine. If global positioning did not exist, I would get lost on a regular basis. This is Bob Rayner. How are you, sir?
Good morning. Good morning.
When we talk about GPS or global positioning here in America, the #1 brand name, and I mean #1 by